Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Happy Giving Tuesday to you. Executive Director Darren Rogers checking in. How is everyone doing? Hey, Marvin, how you doing? Miss Asia. Good brother Kawan. Let it build. How was everybody doing? Drop something in the chat. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's one of the biggest days. This is one of the biggest days of the year for nonprofits. So I'm doing well. Anybody who supported a local or national nonprofit, drop a 2 in the chat. Anybody who supported a local nonprofit today, could be your church, could be your favorite nonprofit. Let's drop a 2. Thank you. Any nonprofit leaders on the live? Anybody? Social justice warriors, nonprofit leaders. I see a couple. Feel free to share the live. So we will jump in a couple seconds. Appreciate your support. Kai Jackson, how are you doing? How you doing, brother? I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming by. Love and appreciate the work that you've done over the years. So, in essence, for everyone who, I know most people are familiar with Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday is the largest giving event for nonprofits. It's a huge day where people gather around to support causes, to support and sustain causes. It's a pivotal time because most organizations are typically not in the best financial state during the course of the year. So this is one of those days that individuals are able to level set. People gather around. We've made it a huge day, so I'm just really thankful for the opportunity to be a nonprofit leader. So today I just wanted to share a little bit about I Am Mentality. I'll talk about our story of existence, and then I'll talk to you about ways in which we can give, and then I'll let you go. So I Am Mentality, our mission is to enlighten the minds of male youth through mentorship and leadership development. We serve a population of young people ages 8 to 18. So we have an elementary school cohort, middle school cohort, and a high school cohort. We have 4 focus areas. So focus area number 1 is leadership development. Within our leadership development department, we teach effective communication, law enforcement engagement, civics, and exploratory leadership. Our second pillar is our workforce development program that we call CIWP, which is a short for the Community Investment Work Program. Within CIWP, we have 3 focus areas. Focus area number 1 is building quality relationships in between children and adults. We all know that there are huge gaps in Baltimore City in between the minds of young people and the leaders within the community. We want to be able to bridge that gap. The second piece is the model of preparing young people for either the workforce or post-secondary education. So we provide developmental training in the space of workforce. We would love to be every single young person we serve's first job. So all of the work that we do is around community building. So beautification projects, community cleanups, food distribution, advocacy work, door knocking, anything that improves the overall aesthetic of the community, teaching young men how to show up, how to, show up to work, how to prepare themselves, and the third focus area is the financial literacy training that we provide for the young people that we serve. So not only do we believe that we build in the next generation leaders, we want to make sure that they're financially, that they understand finances and they understand how to manage their money. I'm at the point of my career, walking up on year 9 where I'm less focused on getting money into the hands of young people and more focused on how they manage their money, because it doesn't matter how much money you have. And if you don't manage your money well, your money will always leave you. So that's our third focus area. So in financial literacy, we teach savings, banking, budgeting, stocks, IRAs, and we've been doing a lot of work in the space of the psychology of money, where we're educating young people on why people do the things that they do with their money. We've hosted a bunch of classes where we ask young people, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when it comes to when you get some money. So we just want to make sure that young people are thinking differently about their funds. We want to ensure that young people allow the dollars to continually circulate in the Black community. So those are things that we think important. And our fourth focus area is health and wellness. So we engage the activities of biking, jogging, swimming, fitness boot camps, yoga, mindfulness, jiu-jitsu. And we have licensed clinicians on our team who support our families in the space of providing education around things like the impact of trauma, ACEs, anger management, stress management. They double as therapists to the young men. Last year, we were able to enroll 81 young men into therapy. Over 70% of those young men stayed in therapy for over 90 days. So that's something that we're really proud about. Also, the clinicians that are on our team, they triple as educators to ensure that we provide trauma-informed programming. So that's I Am Mentality in a nutshell. Our motto is the Leadership Academy. I just shared the focus areas, so leadership development, workforce development, financial literacy, and health and wellness. So today, is a day where you get an opportunity to align with the mission of I Am Mentality. I Am Mentality is walking up on 9 years of serving our community. We've served over 2,000 unique young men in our program. We have a litany of life-changing stories that we've been able to provide into the lives of our young people. We've been able to help them in their finances. We've been able to, build upon them and support our young people with getting to that next level. Some statistics that are really important for us is we manage around somewhere near 80% retention rate over year in our Leadership Academy. 97% of our young people, move on to the next grade. We haven't had a young person in the last 2 years be arrested or have to be, engaged by law enforcement. So we think that we're doing some really good work. We're serving over 400 young men. About 40 of them are in what we call our Leadership Academy, which is a closed small group where young people come from all over the place, and the balance of the young people that we serve are in our school-based program. Some of the schools that we have partnerships with are North Bend Elementary. We do work in Dorothy I. Height. We're in Ben Franklin in South. We're in Patterson in East Baltimore. And we have a host of other partnerships that are coming up. But today I just wanted to encourage you to support I Am Mentality. You can go to our website. Our website handle is www.iammentality.com. You can be able to link to our donation page via our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikTok. But not only support I Am Mentality, support, and if nothing else, find a nonprofit that you plan on supporting in 2024, but also throughout the duration of 2025. Most of our social entrepreneurs are, dealing with very adverse challenges with maintaining their businesses. And if everyone was able to engage in some, at some level, it would make a difference in the lives of not only the leaders of the organization, but the work that the leaders do, and, the investment that you make trickles down into the lives of the young people that we serve. So I just wanted to say thank you for allowing us to make it to almost 9 years of service. We will be celebrating 9 years of service on January the 16th. With a happy hour, and of course our signature event is our anniversary event that'll be hosted in June. But if it's any questions for me, feel free to share any questions that you have in the chat. I'll read them out. I'll read them out and answer any questions that you have, and then if not, I'll let you go on with your day. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate everything that you've done for the community as well.